Hey guys, Patriot P here. Today we're going to be working on a steering shaft on an M2. I will get you guys set up so you can see how I go about that. I mean, nothing crazy, but a couple bolts, slide it out. Just gotta make sure like your steering wheel don't turn and all that good jazz. So, all right, yeah, let me get you guys set up and we'll get it plucked out of there. All right. Hope you guys can see it good here. Let's see. Right here's the bottom bolt. Right here is the top bolt. Yeah, you guys can see it kind of, sort of, at least. All right, let's get these bolts plucked out of there. Bolts in really good shape, actually. Normally they fight to come out of there, and when they do come out, they're crap. Ouch. All the way to the ground. Can't go any further when it hits the ground, right? All right, there's that. Now we're gonna get a pry bar, pluck that bottom off, and I might throw a seat belt around the steering wheel to keep that steering wheel straight. But we'll see how it goes. All right, be right back. All right. So we're gonna have to spread the yokes on both of these, top and bottom, a little bit. Get these to pop off. There's the bottom. Now we're going to wait for these beads to go away. Get this spun to the top so I can get to that slot. Almost had a jungle inch. And see if we can get in here. Hopefully I'm not blocking your guys' view of my head. Really a good spot to pry on these. I got plastic everywhere. This here. Better if you pry bar and not your hand, huh? Come on, go away. And then that pry bar is too thin. Let's try this one. Let's take the grinder to this one. Clean it up a little bit. Alright, we'll get a different chisel. Okay, now I got it broke free. Really have to get the wiggle off of there. apparently. There we go. All right. Woo. Pain in the keister, man. So right there is why we change them. That U-joint, stiff as a board. So, like I said in previous videos, we could change the U-joints, but they don't last nearly as long, and it's just kind of more of a real hassle. Between the labor time and the replacement on this, it's got to be close to the same money. You know what I mean? So, but all right, we'll read that new one, and we'll get you right back in here. Here. This is the new shaft. Let's see where we gotta be here. I'll be right in your way for a second. Go. Pull up, get this spun around. Give it a slight pull so it holds that bolt in place so you don't have to. Get the nut started. There we go. Now, we're gonna go. Make sure the steering wheel's still straight because I know I moved it. Alright, so that's straight there. I can adjust accordingly. Damn bees, man. Those stinkers, man, all over this truck. All right. Let's see how close we are. That on. All right. Cool. Throw this nut on. We'll snug this thing up. Now these U-joints on these ones are ungreasable, so probably why they don't last as long. I'm gonna do my socket here. Grab that in. Find an easy one first. Tighten the one that's harder to get to. Alright. Ta-da. That's how you do just this whole steering shaft in one shot on the M2. So, I'm not sure if it's the Kenworths. So you do the bottom bolt, and then the whole tube here, the top portion of it, goes right up through the firewall through a rubber grommet, and that one goes right through to the swivel, or not swivel, but the flex joint on the steering column. So it's like an adjustable steering column. So these ones are a little bit easier. Those ones aren't bad, but you still got to fish it through that rubber grommet and then sometimes fight to get it back in the hole the right way so it don't leak water into the cab. So yeah, but all right, that's all it is for this one. We're gonna call it on this truck. I did the exhaust pipe where all the bees were. That was fun. But all right, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you would. If you don't, to each your own. All right, Patriot Pete out.